Welcome to my channel. Man, this first video, I'm going to tell you how to basically get jacked. Now, hold up. Yeah, I'm a natural. Okay. This is going to be the easiest way to get jacked. And honestly, I want to make it easy as possible. So if you enjoy the video, be sure to like and subscribe. But let's get straight into it. You want to lift heavy. So there's a thing called compound lifts, right? You have bench press, you have squats, and you have deadlifts. Now, when you're getting jacked, right, you want to lift heavy. And you want to do like five, 3 to 5 reps, right? And also sets. You don't want to overdo it because then you're basically burning calories, which you'd be cutting, right? You also want to make sure that you're tracking progress, right? So let's say you go in and let's say you do bench press. And let's say you bench press 225 for 5 reps, right? Next time you go in there, you can still go with the weight, still keep with the weight 225. But next time you go in, if 225 is too easy for you, track your weight and add more weight, right? So maybe do 235 or something, right? 10 more pounds. This goes the same way for deadlift and squat. Also protein, 1 pound per body weight people talk about. So if you're 200 pounds, 200 grams of protein per day. Now, I'm going to be honest, you don't actually have to do 200 grams of protein. That's pretty insane if I'm being completely honest with you. I would say more like 180, 175, You don't have to overdo it, obviously, right? You're not always going to get 200 grams of protein. It's pretty hard to do. But you could always do the Alex Hormozi's route, right? You get 200 grams of protein, leftover calories that you have, you can use it for whatever, right? You want to train 3 to 6 days a week consistency, right? That is the big thing that most people either give up because they do not see results after a week or even 2 weeks. It takes a long time for a natural. Me, I've been working out for 3 years, and you probably cannot even tell. But if I flex, you could tell. Just part of being a natural, right? And many people you will see, like influencers online, that will tell you you can get this if you buy my program. Programs help to a certain extent, right? If you're a beginner, it might help a little bit. When you're a beginner, you have a thing called newbie gains. So basically, you can eat whatever you want and you can build muscle. But if you want to, it's all about genetics at the end of the day, right? But if you are consistent and you go 3 to 6 days a week, don't skip the gym, you'll be okay. Sleep is also very important. You want to sleep, 7 to 8 hours. Sleep is good for your recovery, right? Also, cold showers, steam and hot baths. All of this is really good for your recovery. Progressive overload. This is like non-negotiable, right? You want to make sure that you are adding weight a lot, right? If you're not adding weight, something needs to change because you're trying to get jacked. You're not trying to get shredded. So you have all the energy in the world right now. You might get tired and have to take a 5-minute break and deadlift, which most powerlifters do, but that's okay. I'm not gonna shame you. Also, you should hit each body part 2 times a week. I would say, honestly, the best program, in my opinion, is push-pull legs. Push-pull legs. It's simple. It's easy to stick with. If you want a video on me breaking down what is push-pull legs, I can. Which it kind of says it in, the name, but I can break it down and you can really understand what it means. Creatine helps, right? Creatine is a natural supplement, right? I know many people say it's not, but it is natural. And it can make you look bigger because it's water weight, right? It's water getting pushed into your muscle. The more water you drink, and it takes like a month for creatine to kick in, you'll look pretty big. I'll throw some pictures up and you can kind of see how big I am. I'm not the massive guy in the world, but I'm just telling you the easiest way to get jacked. Because people overcomplicate it, right? You know, it's not that hard, if I'm being completely honest. Your diet, it matters. You want to make sure you're hitting your protein, and you want to hit, maybe whole foods, you know, chicken, rice, vegetables, fruit. You don't have to overcomplicate it, right? I can make videos because, me personally, I eat basically whatever I want, but that's because I track my calories. It's a little different for you because you're trying to get jacked. You're not really trying to get shredded or anything like that. And when you get shredded, you're not really getting jacked. If anything, you're just getting more cut and more, veiny and more shredded, in other words, right? Toned up, I guess. When you're getting jacked, you're basically bulking, I guess. You could say you're bulking, or maybe you're maintaining, you're just trying to get jacked. That's the main thing you're trying to do right now. So we won't overcomplicate it. The simple things that you need to know is compound lifts, bench press, squats, and deadlift, right? 3 compound lifts. You also have overhead press, right? Overhead press, which I guess could be 4, but it's not really a it is a compound list, but no one really claims it a compound list. Compound workout. Anyways, protein, make sure you're hitting, 1 pound per body weight. If you're 170 pounds, maybe do like 150, protein. The easiest way to get protein in, I would say, is basically you don't have to do the little, bodybuilder style where they say, hey, do a protein shake after your workout and this and that. You can if you want to, but I would say do a protein shake whenever you feel hungry. It's an easy way to get protein in. And you can do a protein shake after, you get outside of your workout, right? You're done with your workout. Why not do a protein shake? Consistency. So 3 to 6 days a week, minimum. It's minimum. Sleep, non-negotiable. If you want to, get a little kick to your workout, you are natural at the end of the day, you could do energy drinks or pre-workout. This is Gorilla Mind. Pretty good flavor. It's Bombsicle. It's pretty good. You should definitely try it. I'm pretty sure, your GMC or GNC, I'm sure they have one for you. Yeah, it's really not that complicated. It's just really consistency. Make sure you're getting your protein. Make sure you're being consistent. You can watch videos. I mean, Jeff Napard's a very good person to watch. He's like a science-based lifter. So if you want to, do science, he can help you. He's also natural, by the way. Greg Doucette can help you. I mean, he'll kind of tell you to put the fork down, in other words. But there's also other influences out there. More Plates, More Dates can help you. There's a lot of people out there. I can help you if you want me to help you. I can try my best. My bad if my speaking is all over the place. Next video will be even better. This is just kind of all off the cuff, just kind of trying to explain to you how to get jacked. Because a lot of people overcomplicate it. And it's hard, but it's not that hard. It's just protein, consistency, compound lifts, sleep, and it's really it. I mean, if you're not a natural, then yeah, it's much easier because it is genetics at the end of the day. So most influencers are not natural. You can kind of tell when someone's natural. I'll make a video on that if you would like to hear about that. But yeah, first video. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. I hope this video helps you in some type of way. Also cardio can help. So if you want to look jacked, but kind of, shredded kind of, do cardio. I say you should still do cardio, even if you're trying to get jacked, because when you get shredded, you look really jacked. You just want to look jacked in clothes, but like outside of the clothes, you look pretty big. Lean is law, in other words, in my opinion. But if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. If you want, I can make a Discord sometime. Maybe I can help you out if you would like. But yeah, just a quick little video. Easy first video. It's not that complicated. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments and I will reply. Have a great day.